Don't remember Casey James? That's understandable, as there wasn't a huge amount to remember here, unfortunately. No, despite working for Vince McMahon for 3 years between 2006 and 2008, there were really no moments of note which happened as a result of Kurt Sellers being inside of a WWE ring. Sure, some might argue the tag team which first introduced him to fans, the one which saw him and Idol Stevens be managed down to the ring by their teacher Michelle McCool, was a moment which deserves mentioning. Yes, it's true that they did beat WWE Tag Team Champions Paul London and Brian Kendrick at one point. But again, tag team wrestling in the Ruthless Aggression era WWE was never treated as a big deal. And fans still didn't show much interest when, upon the collapse of the Teacher's Pets in early 2007, Casey James was left with nothing to do other than to return to Ohio Valley Wrestling for a while, where he milled around, waiting for the call which would take him back up to the main roster. Sadly though, even once this call came, it meant that the Illinois native would be called up to WWECW and not the main roster. And it wasn't even as if he was treated like a player there. Rather, he was pretty much just used as a jobber who could be brought in whenever required so as to lose to bigger names like CM Punk or Shelton Benjamin. And after this, James was eventually cut from his contract in August of 2008. And with his experience with WWE completely burning him on the industry by this point, he'd pretty much disappear entirely afterwards.